How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to ConstantlyVariedFitness, and in today's video, I'm making you guys my list of importance when it comes to CrossFit and how you're going to need these skills in order to make sure you do your best in the 2018 CrossFit Games Open. Now, we all know there are many different pieces that make up CrossFit. There's gymnastics, there's strength, but we also know that there's different littler things that become of importance when it comes to us doing really well in the gym, whether it be our recovery, whether it be us working on our skill movements, whether we're actually making sure we're getting better at these different things maybe we don't know yet, or maybe we have our first muscle up, but we don't have a consistent amount of muscle ups. With these things in mind, I'm going to give you guys a list in order of most important to make sure that you do your best in the 2018 Open. Alright, and to start it off, what I have at the very top of the list is knowing yourself individually as an athlete. We all know we have certain strengths, we have certain weaknesses, we have things we're kind of okay at, things that we hate, and because of this, you know truly what you are capable of when it comes to whatever the workout has. To give you a quick example of this, last year's Open, the very first workout, 17.1, was a ton of dumbbell snatches and a bunch of burpee box jump overs. For me personally, I have a really strong posterior, I have strong hamstrings, glutes, and a lower back, and I don't hate burpees at all. I actually really enjoy burpees. So when it came to that workout, I know that I could go unbroken on the dumbbell snatches, and I know that I could keep a steady pace on the burpee box jump overs. So before that workout even started, I knew I could keep a steady pace. I knew I could just go unbroken the whole entire time, but I didn't want to start shooting myself through the roof, keeping my heart rate really high, and then taking towards the end, because I knew what a lot of people were going to do, which a lot of people did end up doing. I saw people to the left and right of me, they were blazing past me. They were getting to the round of 30 when I was still in the round of 20 dumbbell snatches, but towards the end when it got to the 40 and 50, their lower backs were getting taxed and my back was still fine, and I was able to power through and beat them at the workout. So do not get caught up in the experience with, okay, everyone's going really hard, I have to go really fast. You know yourself as an athlete, you know what you're capable of, and because of that, gauge each workout individually and see what's going to allow me to do my best. Yeah, it's all fun when we have the Friday night lights or you're throwing down with a bunch of other buddies, whether they be in the gym or across town, across country. You have cousins and family members and all that kind of stuff competing as well. But make sure, take an assessment. What do I need to do in order to do well in this workout? Number 2 on our list, kind of tying in with number 1 of knowing yourself, is intensity. Are you able to keep your heart rate up to a very uncomfortable pace and maintain that throughout the workout, whether it be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, however long the workout's going to be? Are you able to keep a steady pace going and you're not dying off towards the end of the workout? It doesn't matter how much weight you can pull off the floor. It doesn't matter how many pull-ups you do unbroken. If you are not able to keep that steady pace and keep chugging away and you just end up tanking midway through the workout, that's gonna have a serious effect on your time and your overall reps and rounds. So make sure you are becoming a well-rounded athlete. You're not just focusing on a lot of strength. You're not focusing on just gymnastics. You're focusing on just breathing and pushing yourself in workouts. There's 5 workouts in the Open, and only usually one of them will have a heavy barbell. One of them will have a high set of a gymnastics type piece like handstand push-ups or muscle ups. Otherwise, a lot of it is just grit and determination and how intense can you keep the workout, how fast can you go during that workout. So for the next few months, maybe take a break from doing too many gymnastic pieces, doing too much strength, and focus on, okay, am I truly pushing myself? Am I staying up there with all the other fast people in the class? And can I keep my heart rate up in that uncomfortable pace for quite some time? Alright, for number 3, I kind of have these going hand in hand, and this is working on your skill and also your technique. So what I mean by skill is, do you have movements yet that you don't quite have? So whether it be muscle ups, maybe you have one, or you are so close to getting your first one. Maybe it's handstand push-ups. Maybe you can do a set of 5, then you just die out and you can't do any more. Make sure you're working on these different pieces that you're not quite proficient at, you're not quite good at, and then for those of you that do have them, let's say you can do sets of 2 on muscle ups. Let's say you can do maybe 5 butterfly pull-ups at a time, but then your rhythm gets out of whack and you have to jump down and jump back up and do a set of 5 and come back down. If that's you, make sure you're also working on your technique and getting better at the skill piece. So you're not just becoming this person that's known for, okay, I can do 2 or 3 at a time. You want to be able to do big sets when that time comes. Last year's Open, there was 55 handstand push-ups at the end of a AMRAP. If you're someone that only has 5 handstand push-ups and then you tank out, that's a very long time for you to stare at the wall and not get any more done. So make sure you're working on your technique, you're improving those skill pieces, those things that require a lot of little intricate pieces to make sure they're moving well. And once you get those down, that'll have a drastic effect on how well you do. Like I said, there's only one heavy barbell usually, and there's a lot of pull-ups, there's a lot of handstand push-ups, there's a lot of things that require you to make sure you know how to move your body well in order to get a lot of high reps in them. Alright, for number 4 we have strength, but not necessarily strength pertaining to a 1 rep max, but more so strength pertaining to muscular endurance. You can do high repetitions of a moderate to a heavy load. So For example, then usually in the open they'll have one heavy barbell. Like last year, the 55 workout, which had the 55 deadlifts to start it out at 225. For some of us, that might be a lighter weight. For some of us, it might be a heavier weight. But regardless, it is 55 repetitions. If that's your 1 rep max, that's not good. How many times can you rep out these moderate to heavier barbells? So make sure you are not just doing 1 rep maxes for the next two months. Think, okay, I'm gonna work on how many can I do unbroken at 10 reps? How many can I do unbroken at 15 reps, at 20 reps? This is what's gonna help you more in the open. And last but not least, we have a number 5. This pertains to certain people, not to everybody, but we're gonna get into that right now. So there are usually 3 types of individuals that do the open. There are the ones that are very competitive, they wanna do their best, they wanna see how they rank with everyone else around them. There's the casual person that usually, goes to CrossFit classes 4 to 5 times a week. They're very fit individuals, but the open does not mean anything to them. They just want to, have a fun time. They want to compete, test their fitness, and that's all it is. And then there's a third person who's usually brand new to the sport. It's their first open, they're nervous. It's a fun, exciting time, but they just want to see, okay, what am I capable of? What can I do? They have no expectations. They just want to go into it and have fun. So going back to that first person, the person that wants to do their absolute best and get the best score they can. For those people, they usually want to do the workout, see where they're at, and then possibly retest that workout again before submissions are due. If that becomes a possibility, you want to make sure that you are optimizing your recovery and you're feeling good and you're able to attack that workout again with the same amount of intensity you had before, if not more. So let's say, for example, you do the workout on a Thursday or Friday. You want at least a day or 2 in between to help recover, recuperate, make sure your body feels good before you attack that workout again. So in between, you're not going to do a regular day of training. You might do a half day of training, you might skip the gym at all and maybe just do some rowing, maybe just do some stretching or ROM WOD. Make sure your body feels good, make sure you're eating plenty, maybe get a massage. Take care of your body, make sure you're feeling good. You're not just going through another typical day, eating whatever you want to eat, kind of going through training and then feeling really beat up. You have to assess, okay, what do I need to do to make sure that I feel good again come the next 2 days so I can do the workout and possibly get a better score, because trust me, we don't want to redo a really crappy workout again and get another really bad score. Alright guys, that's going to end today's video. If you have any questions regarding the open, CrossFit, training, recovery, anything like that, make sure you leave them down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, it helps us out a lot. Subscribe for plenty more, and we'll see you guys next time.